We marching to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God. The beautiful city of God. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for being with us this day, this hour. Bless us all together in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Wagwan, how are you? Greeting to you all. Abarizeno, are you there? I'm here. Thank you so much for finding time to come and watch my videos. Welcome everyone. So if it is your first time to be in Pamela's World Kenya channel, please feel welcome. My returning viewers, my subscribers, because each day we have new members. Welcome everyone. So we are back in our reaction channel with our water. Because you know the seats are full, no sleeping, no moving, no surrender, no nothing. So now we are road to 5K. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, this is the right time. Please subscribe. Road to 5K. Give me likes. Supply me with likes, please. Or slap me with likes, as many likes as possible, and share the video. So we will jump to Argentina. We have Mara in Argentina as usual, because they are there to stay. The baby is not yet born, and there's a lot which is happening. They have been building, doing construction work, and yesterday was a break. It might not be yesterday, but it was a video of premiere of yesterday. So he was giving thanks. It was a Thanksgiving day because the friend who went to Nyabo to build a road for him, a road which he could not do himself, Mr. Cecil. So we are going to see that what is Marwa saying, because now things are changing according to Mura saying. So instead of helping now individual, now they are switching into doing big things, like now putting things which can benefit the whole maybe community, institution, things like that. So he was talking about that. We are going to see that. And David Jr., the brother to Senso Mura, and now has dumped Casta. Now he's with the baby police. All his girlfriends are babies. We had a baby Mick, and then we went to baby Casta. Now we are in baby police. We are going to see all that. Why is this movement? Why all his friends are just ladies? What is he hiding? What is happening? So we are going to check on that. And D Mwango now driving in Jamaica, driving and making a title saying she was warned not to be driving in Jamaica. So she's driving in Jamaica, not having Jamaican license, and driving on the road, doing things which does not go well with the laws, because I don't think it is right in any country for someone who doesn't have a license to be driving in that country. Here in Kenya, it does not apply like that. You do it, you are just in for it. So we are going to start with Mura Senso, and we check, because back home, before I forget, the same friend, Mr. Cecil, also went to bring the goodies. Remember, he promised he had a shipment which was being shipped from the United States to Kenya, Kisumu port. How do you call it? Port? Yes, I think so. So now the goodies arrived. And there's one thing which caught my eye. That one we are going to talk about, because in that home, we will see it all, because we've not seen anything. Now the gate man, which is the uncle to Mara, was now so drunk, insulting even the driver who brought these things. Insulting, calling him names, dog. In Kiswahili, people, we don't understand Kiswahili. So when we tell you things which we hear when on the background, in the background. So take it from us. So we are going to check that part. Goodies arrived. How did they arrive? How did Congrats mom prayed? How did she receive? Because by the time these things are going to be given out, one person or two people would have opened shops, because did they lock the door? After these things arrived, did they lock the door? Mr. Cecil, do you have the key? Because who knows? We are human. Anyway, let's start with Mura Senso, and now trying to talk to his friend, trying to tell other people. Now the remaining thing is urging people to help now to tarmac the road. Because with him, he cannot do anything for himself. So this road which is being tarmacked, is it just because from his home to the road, or the old Nyabohanse road? Because it has to be. If you are out there to tarmac the road, you'll have to do it all, not purchase. You have to do it. So we are going to see that. And now the way he's saying he doesn't want this, from now onwards, there will be no helping individuals. Let's hear him talking now. Then we take it from there.
Mr. Cecil, from the title of the video, you can see I am addressing one Mr. Cecil, who goes by the name Trench Town Boy. Trench Town Boy. That is his YouTube channel. I'm gonna give him a super special message, at the same time super special shout out, because Mr. Cecil has done something I can't even. Oh my God. Okay, maybe some of you are wondering, who is this Mr. Cecil? Should we go left or right? First, I wish I had gloves, because it's... I want to give a very special thanks to one, let me sit here, to one Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil has been great assistant and also a great friend. It's not his first time visiting the village. So maybe because I have very new subscribers every day, the channel is growing as usual. So I'll have to introduce Mr. Cecil once more. I'm just trying to put this here so I can fit my hand like this, because the way things are going. I have a friend, guys, who used to watch me, or he's still watching me, and his name is Mr. Cecil. So Mr. Cecil is originally from Jamaica, but currently lives in the US. So Mr. Cecil first reached out to me, asking me about if he could sponsor some kids that he had seen. A beautiful space, guys. Look how that space looks. So when he reached out, I was very glad to accept his offer, because it came directly from the kids in the village. Okay, so that is just a little bit about Mr. Cecil. First is he's Jamaican, and maybe we'll have to go that way because this cold is killing me. He's from Jamaica, and right now he lives in the US. So last year, Mr. Cecil came to the village, okay? And also let me introduce this village, because maybe somebody just saw my videos in Argentina or somewhere in India and just followed me and they don't know even which village I'm talking about. So originally, I'm from Kenya, East Africa, from a small village called Nyabo village. Now, this village has become really popular on the internet. If you Google it, you'll see a lot of stories. Others now are turning to be very negative. But all in all, it's where I come from, Nyabo village, okay? So, right now as I speak, I have a guest called Mr. Cecil. Also, he has a YouTube channel called the Trench Town Boy. Trench Town is an area in Kingston, Jamaica, where actually it's a very popular spot in Kingston, Jamaica. Personally, I've never been to Frenchtown, but I've been to Jamaica. Actually, next time I go to Jamaica, I promise to visit Frenchtown.
So that is Marwa doing introduction, because you know when Marwa is doing introduction, I want you to forgive him. Because he's my boss and he's my niche. So I want you to forgive him, because whenever he's doing his introduction, he cannot finish one. He has to take you this side, he has to take you this side, then come back. He doesn't go direct to the point. He always go this way, that way, cornering before he tells you what you want to hear. So that is Mura Senso. Because you might think, why am I putting this Mura Senso for long? Because there are some which I had to remove, because Mura Senso, when he does his introduction, he do this, he jump, he goes this way. So let's continue hearing, because he's talking about the guest who is in his home, Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil has brought a lot of things. He made a road. So that is why, because this road, when the road is being made, let me just tell to those who are new also here, the road is being made while the owner of the home is not there. The owner of the home could not make his road. So the friend has come all the way from the United States, making him a road in his absence and staying in his home. This is what is going on here if you are new. So that is why he's giving thanks and taking time to give him a credit, some credit and thanks, and he appreciate. This is the reason why. And in his appreciation, he doesn't forget to bring his community also in, because he has to bring the negativity. There's always a time for everything. Not now. Be someone who is gentle. You are not gentle. You are too petty. Give your friend thanks, and don't mix this thing of maybe this time of maybe having a good time with your friend. You are telling him how you feel. You bring negativity inside. You call people negative. You are too negative, because if you don't mention your villagers, no peace. Let's continue hearing this Nyabo man.
So imagine that's the sun. When I'm here, you can see me very clearly. If I just talk like this. So Mr. Cecil is taking some kids to school. And also next year we have a major project with him that I will not disclose too much. But we have a major project with him, probably around end year, time like this, next year. God give us life. So right now, Mr. Cecil is in the village, and he came to check on the boys that he takes to school, the young boys. But as I speak, there is big news coming from the village direct, and this video is purely dedicated for Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil just decided to construct, I don't know which word should I say, rebuild or construct a new road. And when I say new, I mean to bring it back to life. It was there, but it was not that strong. I see we have very many content creators in the streets. There's one here. He's also filming a little bit. Probably he filmed me the way I'm filming him. And that's actually life. So Mr. Cecil right now is in the village, and he just brought a very big caterpillar, if I'm not wrong. I don't know the name of that machine. I'll put his video here so that you guys can go see. And I'm very, very, very excited because they were able to recreate the road again, rebuild it, you know. One of the major problems that I have faced before is that one of the roads in the village, which actually heads to my home, has been very challenging because it doesn't have ditches like a trench, where if the water runs, the water will be able to just not mess up with the road. So initially I had put some stones, some that look like this on the road, but at the end of the day, because the water keeps running on the same road like a trench, sometimes even some strong trench water pushed the stones from the road. I had stones like this.
So you heard Mura saying that there are some projects which they want to do with Mr. Cecil towards the next year, end of next year, but he doesn't want to talk about. Already we know Mr. Cecil is bringing some doctors in Kenya to come and check people who are less privileged, people who cannot afford money to go to the hospital. This is what we have on the ground. And you better just tell people, because maybe you are not watching Cecil's videos as we are watching, and we know we are updated. All of us, we are updated. And this issue of now saying this road, maybe he had put some stones there, and he's showing us the type of stones he had put there. In that road, there was nothing. Those things which he's talking about were just patches, the things which he was removing from his compound. I remember the helipad up there. So those things which he removed from the helipad, they are the things which he threw on the road, not making the road. So when someone is making you something, don't say you are done something. There's nothing which you are done. Just appreciate, give thanks, because you see that road, nothing was done on it at all. He's making the road anew, not doing anything. He's making it a new thing. Because there was no road there. So don't bring these issues. Oh, I had put this. Those the things which you are putting, you are throwing them in the road because they are things which you had removed from your roof. Not that you are making the road. It was like a dumping site. You had not made anything. So there, stop it there. Just appreciate, because he knows what the man is doing. He would have been the person to do that, because this road is going to his home or coming from his home, and someone from the United States comes and do it for him. So he has to look for a scapegoat to tell people had done it before. It's only because the water, or I didn't have that trench, that is why the road is not better. But what we know, there was no road. Even if you've been following him, there was no road there. So that one, X for me. He should come here and lie to people he had done anything to do with road. That was throwing stones, because he had no dumping site. So that was just a dumping site, which was not even leveled. So that is that. Let's continue.
Mr. Cecil is visiting me right now. He's in the village where I come from, called Nyabo, Africa. Currently, as I make this video, I am from. Watch Mr. Cecil, okay, really doing major construction of the road. I don't know if it's construction or renovation. I don't know which word to use. Oh my God, it's so windy. It's so windy that maybe I'll have so great, amazing news from the village. But initially, me and Mr. Cecil, we talked about it. He told me just a day before all these changes happened. So he told me, Mara, I've decided I'm going to construct, or I'm going to renovate the entire road in the village. And me as Marwa, I am super excited to have such amazing friends. Amigo! I have friends all over the world. Even there's another one here who wants to take me to. Saludo la gente aquí.
Saludo a la gente.
Sí. Especially in Africa, people think that if you are white, we call them mzungu, like you must be rich. In reality, is every country I've been to, which is over 70 so far, is there's always the rich and the poor. Even there is always the homeless. So always remember that it's not that always if it's like white people, they always like have money. No, that's not true. So anyway, guys, what was
Coming to that issue which he has just mentioned of white people, or maybe when people are in abroad, people think they have money, and people think they pluck money from the trees. Who is thinking, if it is not him, because he's the one who is asking those white people, or who is marrying the white women, because he's the one who is looking for that passport pro. You see, he's a passport bro. So who is these people he's talking about? So when he's talking, sometimes he forgets he's talking about himself, because he has that feeling, he has that thinking. Not everybody. We know you have to work to get whatever you earn. You cannot earn, or you cannot have anything unless you work for it. So with him, he's the one who has been thinking like that, and you see his movement shows it all. So he's jumping from this to that. So that is why I pause also to give you as he moves. So I give you what he's trying to talk about. He's still on Cecil, but he makes issues. So we are going to hear the plan which he has from now onward, now that Mr. Cecil has started building the road, and his plans, for now, as Marwa or as Senso, what is his plans? How is he switching now to from helping the people whom he has been helping? Because to me, for someone to say that they are now going to switch, which we are going to see that switch is like now they are before, or as we speak now, there is an institution which they had put, which is helping the community. Now they are switching from that. That is what I don't get, because I don't see any place where people go there to get help if it is not for YouTube. Because YouTube, you cannot say that is something which he has given people. YouTube is a company of its own, an American company. So this is not something he should put on his lips wherever he's talking. He has done to the community. Even if someone come and ask you, what have you done to the community? If the roads were that messy like that, someone come from the United States to come and make the road for you, and you are there and you are bragging all the times, have made my community proud, I've done ABCD. But when people come, they don't see anything. When you are doing something, you have to put something on the ground which people can see. Because you talk of GoPro is just like giving someone money. You put some money in your pocket, because when someone comes, they cannot see it. But when you put maybe an institution, maybe a school, or maybe an hospital, things to do with such kind of things, those are the things one can come out here and talk about. I did this to my community, I did this to my community. Maybe bring the power to the community, bring the road, make the road like Mr. Cecil is doing, make hospital, you see, build some hospital, build some those health facilities, such kind of thing. Those are the things one should come out and say, I did this to my community. Even make build this maybe these boys, they like how to play football, make that team, bring them, like now you see what Wodemaya is doing. You make a team there, bring them together, something which can make them learn. You see, there are so many boys who might want to maybe play football, and you see, there is this play football in school, but that one cannot make them excel. But if it is put like an academy of maybe teaching children how to play football, this netball, rugby, you put that institution somewhere. And now when you are in Argentina, you would be telling people, I built an academy in my village. I brought some medicine, or how do you call it, medical facilities in my village. I'd made road to my village. I put power for my village. But all these things I'm mentioning are not there in the village. The only thing he's talking about, which he has sent his village with, is GoPros and YouTube. Yeah. So those are not things you can stand and say, no, I've done this to my community. Those are. Let's continue hearing him.
Chopping through their stomach. When they see young people like me come together with other young people to bring change in our communities, I have no interest in politics. I've always said that, and I'll still maintain that I have no interest in politics, because I'm happy traveling around the world.
So you see how Mura like diverting attention sometimes. Now he's talking about politicians who are now they might be feeling bad because of the things which him and his young friends are doing. He's young and the friend is also young. So Mr. Cecil is young as a sensor. Are you young? When are you growing? Because now the baby is coming. The baby is going to be young. You are still calling yourself young. And you see this person who is calling young, calling himself young. You'll see the likes of Pablo Ke. It's older than Pablo Ke, because the last time when Pablo was making a video, he called him my elder brother. You see? So if Marwa is older than Pablo and he's still calling himself as young people, okay, he's young, okay, but not that young. He keep on talking young, and maybe they are bringing development with other young people, like now Cecil. Thank you, Mura, for entertaining us. Let's keep on hearing him. But this issue of maybe politicians are feeling bad, those are just his thing. No one has come out to tell him, oh, don't do this, or we are feeling bad of this. Because those are his thinking. And he want to make his video to belong with such kind of thing. No one has come out maybe to say, oh, don't do this thing, or maybe you are eyeing for post. He's the one who has been coming here, oh, I wish the government can appoint me to be a minister for road. Have you not heard him saying all these things? All these things, he's the one who has been saying. And now he's saying he doesn't want to eye for maybe those seats of politics or what politician. He doesn't want to be he doesn't want to be a politician. So he's a person who will contradict himself, because the video has to be long and he has to put so many things in it. And I want us to check where now he's talking about, because I don't want the video to be long. All he was talking about, he wants changes from now onward. The way he's been helping the community, the way he's been helping people, and the way the people of Nyabohanse cannot change because they like living in mud houses, because this excuse me, this thing is in him. He can never stop, and we are not going to talk about it because already he has branded his community poor, living in mud houses, showing people how the Argentinians live well, people are building well. Because these people, let me tell you, my people, today, these people, these vloggers, especially Mura Senso and the sister and the brother, when they are showing, when they are out there, when they are not in Kenya, they show people the posh areas where people stay, and then they compare. They like saying, oh, look at the way other people are living. I would have want my village to look like this. And now comparing the village and the city, you see, and showing people the posh areas. I want you to get what I'm trying to say here, because whenever they are out there, they move into posh areas and shows us how people live, beautiful houses, and now they compare with Africa. The reason why I brought this, because when they are in Kenya, I want to say Kenya because this is where they come from. When these people, their siblings, when they are in Kenya, they only show people the roads. When they are in Mombasa or Nairobi, they just show the CBD. They are walking around the road like this. They have never gone into posh areas where people stay and show people, look how Kenyans stay, look how Kenyans have built their residential areas. Because I've never seen when Marwa is in Mombasa. Let's start from Mombasa. Take people in Nyali, show people how Nyali, the posh areas, how Nyali people live. Kizingo, how people live. You see, because when they're in Kenya, they're just showing areas which they want you to see, but they're not taking you where posh houses are. And like now he's showing us the Argentinian posh areas, the houses, how people are built. Come to Kenya and take people to Westland. Show them how people are living. Show them, because you think people don't have good roads, people don't have nice houses, because you're not showing those houses. Come to Kenya and show people Kilimani areas, and show, that is Nairobi, and show how people live. Just to mention but a few. Go to Kisumu, show the people how people live in Milimani areas. So when these people are talking of how people live abroad there, they are leaving their home, their country, because they don't show how people are living. Because in Kenya, we have posh areas. You cannot even compare with the places he's showing us in Argentina. You cannot compare. We have beautiful places here in Kenya, posh areas, whereby if they were showing, there would not be this comparison. They keep on comparing because they don't want to show. They don't want to show. They just want to always make their country look, they look down upon their country. So that is there. So I want us to just see where he's saying now they're switching gears, and this thing of helping individual is not going to be there. It's like there have been a lot of help in Nyabohanse. If there was, people would not be crying like this. And then we moved and see how the goods came in, because we have goodies which entered Nyabohanse. Don't want to dwell on this. Semura is too much. We have others which are waiting for us. So let's hear what he's trying to talk here. Then we move to Nyabohanse.
You want to chip in a positive way, you are more than welcomed. And you don't even have to send me money. Trust me, you don't have. You can actually come to the village, see what it's missing, and you do it. You can do the negotiation, but we will be there to make sure that your money is not, it's not like you're not scammed in any way. Maybe high prices or job not well done, you know? Yes. Because we have a bigger picture, guys. And also, it's good that I mentioned that I'll not be giving my energy to people who come to my home like, hey, help me, help me, help me. That one, forget. And also, And the reason I say this is because some people are really misusing that. And like now, we've given enough cameras to the village. Other cameras have done really well. When I say cameras, in these cases, we've empowered people to do what we do. Others have done very well. Others are totally lost. They don't know what they are doing. But we will focus on the very, very few, super few. Even if it means me standing alone, I will. Yes, because most of the people, we just invited them to come and celebrate with us, and they took advantage of that, and they feel now they have a say, to the food that they didn't even plant or cook, in this case. Mandinga. Huh. Mandinga Casa.
So that is Censo now talking how, because he still want more people to come. Now this time he want people to come and help to tarmac the road in Nyabohanse. And he's still urging more people to come if they can do whatever they can do. No one is going to scam them because they will be there on the ground. That shows that all along people have been scammed. And they have been coming out here to say there are no scammers. And for him to talk about scamming, that shows people have been scammed. And he's been protecting that scam. And now he's coming out now trying to plead with people, just come and do whatever you can do. You can even help us now build the road, tarmac the road, and I will be here on the ground. No one will scam you. So that is Mura trying to bring people in Nyabohanse. It's not bad, but now whenever he's talking, he has to talk bad about his people. And he's saying even if it means to remain alone, and soon he's going to remain alone, because the word which he has just mentioned, that one is going to happen. Remaining alone, that is obvious. He's going to remain alone. But because of things which are coming from his mouth, he's one person who likes to talk about one thing every now and then. This video was a video of thanking Mr. Cecil, but he brought so many things which does not make sense. When you dedicate a video, or when you dedicate your time to thank your friend, you don't mix issues. The video would have just been that for that and alone. Don't bring your issues, don't bring your villagers, but here also he brought how people are poor, people are living in bad houses, people are confused, people are lost, people. He has to bring that because that is his content. He's a reactor. When someone is a reactor, you cannot remove him. He's when he react once and then it overrides all the. So that is Censo, and I want us just to go now to see what is happening in the village, because in the village, Mr. Cecil went and brought the goodies from Kisumu, and they came with a truck. I want us to see, and we go back to Nyabohanse and see what happened in the villa. Have they started opening them? Because in the villa, I want this video. I'll just show you some of the clips, how they went and brought these things, and how, because they have not arranged them, because he's saying he will arrange them and put them together so that anybody out there, because according to him, he brought all these to people, all the villagers, not some individuals. And I watched that video, his video, and there were some people who were advising him, please don't let only the family of Censo to take the best or to take everything. If you brought this thing to the people or the villagers, let the villagers come and pick whatever they can pick, because you leave it like that. Because I saw Congrats mom roaming around there, and already she had left with a paper bag, which I don't know what. Anyway, that is that. But if they are left with these things, maybe they will select the best and leave just rags for the community. So that also should be looked at, because Kibe is there, and the likes of Gake. There are so many people in that home. And I think, this is just my opinion, if Mr. Cecil wanted this thing to work out well, maybe an outsider or a government official would have been there to check or to help him distribute. Maybe he will be there, but when these things arrive, I never saw one. But that is his decision, the way he's going to do his thing. That is his problem. And then there's a case also when they entered the village, because I'm wrapping this though, that when I'm giving you the clips, you just see what I'm trying to say. The uncle of Mura Senso, the gate man, it seems like that day or yesterday, when the vehicle was coming in with these goodies, this man was drunk. And he has a very abusive words in his lips. He's abusing people. He's just like he's just arrogant like the brother. These people are not tame. They are not people. They are just people who are just living like this. They just take people like this. They just take like this, life like this. We are going to see him now on top of the pickup, but insulting. You see, the owner of the pickup telling him, "Go down, calm down, go down," because he want to, but he's still insulting. And this is the person you call the security man. A security man should be someone who is humble, who knows how to take care of the visitors, who knows how to talk to people. And you put a family member who is drunk, insulting people, and you have visitors in the home. So sometimes, let's see what is happening in while the goodies were coming in.
And put it into the van that we hired to take it back to Nyabo.
So Villa Medellin.
Yeah. There we will stage it.
Yeah.
Store it and stage it for the day when we're gonna make the delivery.
Okay.
We're getting ready now to load it onto our van. So once we get finished, we'll keep you in touch, keep you in tune. Until then, watch your space. Yes, Peter. No, you're talking to me, Peter. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, say that one more time. No, you're talking to me, Cecil. I don't speak. Sorry about
Ya Kenya.
Zedi hadi ngoma inapiga.
eggs in there. Chicken eggs.
Unajua Kisukuma inaenda.
Come on, you need to help. Come on.
Wapi yule jamaa mwingine? Wapi yule nani? Ile guy. Penda gari kama hii. Let's go. Let's carry this. Should I take my shoes off and just go?
Easy, wait. Come on, Uncle. We're unloading the gifts that were shipped from New Jersey. And Gaiki is surprising me today. He's really surprised.
Wache mambo yako. Baka ufanye hivyo nikiwa hapa.
Bwana kama umbwa.
Wewe ni mjinga kiasi lakini.
Utakujua mimi ni nini?
Two more left.
Utakujua mimi utakujua mimi ni nini?
11 boxes on a suitcase. These things came all the way from the U.S. Don't give this. No, don't. Can you manage that? Okay, no, you can't just put that down. Put it down.
Siondoe gari. Nani atakufungulia?
Just put the suitcase down.
Come here. Utajua kama nami niputa.
Just put the suitcase down on the ground. Oh, easier.
Sawa. Ngoja nisuke.
Shuka chini. Chachanga hapa.
Let him do this you can just roll.
Bas. Basi tapiti. Mama ukani ndo mwenye bomba. Mimi mchinga huko kiasi gani?
Thank you, man.
Naam, lakini unabeba ile kile sikokuwa ni mapi na changani.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the boys. Thanks to the mom.
Acha tuone vile utafika huko.
So that was the loading and offloading took place and in Migori and offloading in Nyabo. And during that period of offloading, it's only because you don't understand Kiswahili, but the uncle to Mura Senso was really throwing insult to the driver of that pickup because he was calling him dog, calling him so many names. You are not the owner of this compound, because the uncle is like he was drunk. So the man was trying to tell him to go down, to alight from the pickup to go down, but he could not take it. So these people, they have a very he used a very abusive language, because this driver never wanted problems with him. But if you could hear what he was trying to say, insult after the insult, because this is how. And he also talked about this pooping, saying the man had the stomach is just full of poop. Can you imagine? This thing is in the blood. I'm saying this because I'm not happy. These are grown-ups and this is a family. Why is it that whenever they are close to people, they have to hurl insults into people? This is just someone who brought these goods in your compound. Why can't they behave themselves? So that is that. And I want us to see where now Mr. Cecil was now trying to remove this thing, and we see some few, because they are not yet arranged properly. We are going to see that later when they open all the bags, or how you call them, the bales, because there's a man from Jamaica also who donated sneakers. So the sneakers were nice, and we saw them, but we will see them as time goes by, because of course they have been brought for the community. So I just want to give you that just short clip of what were the things which were inside the bales.
2 kg, 32.20 kg.
This is 11 of 12.
Oh, yeah.
So 11 boxes of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the suitcase.
12 out of 12. Oh, that I can now see how they were numbering them.
So we know that.
So they were numbering them. So in these luggages, there are different commodities here.
Yeah, there are a whole different things. There are some, and 80% of them are brand new with the tag on it.
Oh, they are brand new with tags.
80%.
Yes.
And 20% is almost new.
Okay.
And they all came from family, friends, or family, relative, family or friends.
They donated. They
yes. Bought. And everything is ready to wear. They're laundered or dry cleaned. Everything.
Wow. You have really worked hard.
Good for Kiwi.
See, they're all
those are for females.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Kiwi.
They can close. They're checking what came.
Somebody.
And give a like.
Yep.
Leave the comment.
So they're different sizes, you know.
Yeah. They're of different sizes. The sneakers. Wow.
That's it. That's what you're looking for, right?
So many things have been brought in the village, and I'm happy for him. He's a good man, and if he keeps on doing this, keep on with the good work, it will be okay. And I hope once these things, the way they are there now, they should not maybe select the type of people to come and get them. According to Mr. Cecil, he said everybody is allowed to go in and pick, because they will announce the time, the day when they are supposed to be picked. So I hope they also let people go inside and take this thing. And I hope also they should not maybe select the best and leave the the ones which are not very nice. So these are the things which Mr. Cecil should check for these people not to select, because Congrats mom is there already, and she has his people keepers there. Those girls who are working in the village are there. The likes of Naso Mayugno, all these family people who was around Maro are there. So if they are left alone, these people might go there and select the best and leave maybe some which are not very good to the family or the people who are coming from the village to come and pick. And I hope he's going to do the real thing, because he knows this is something which he organized before he come. But still, he has to give it an eye. He has to look. He has to have his eyes also to check. He has to put his people on the ground to check or to help him check. Otherwise, they might end up in one person's home. That is what I can say. Hmm? Because it can happen like that. Even one person can take them all and open a business with them. So Mr. Cecil should be very, very vigilant. So anyway, that is what I saw, and we will see them, because they have not been removed all. Those were just samples. He was trying to show people what he has brought, and that was very nice. So let's see your daughter or your sister or your aunt or your empress, how she's now driving in Jamaica. Let's see her.
Oh, yeah, into another bay.
Oh, another bay?
Yeah.
So that was D driving in Jamaica, and I hope she has a license, because you never know on these roads. What if something happened? Is that now when you are going to contact Kenya government? And maybe if you contact Kenya government also, maybe she didn't have a license, because when she was leaving, I never saw her going to driving school. So when she's taking risk in your country and you are still uploading her, these are the things which you should be very careful with before you go on the wheel and drive, and it may be in some other countries, foreign land. You have to be very careful, because they have their laws. You might not know how they are operating, and until the day you'll know the tingo. But for now, you think it is fun, you think it is good, you can just be on the wheel, drive without a license, and yet you are in other people's countries. Even here in Kenya, it is very serious here. You cannot. When you are found driving without a license, you'll be in for it. You will be in. For now imagine you are in other people's countries, and then you get a problem there. It's now when they are going to contact the Kenya government or what? With these people who are cheering you up, be there for you, because there are things things which you have to think twice. Don't let this maybe too excitement carry, or maybe, how do I put it? Pride make you do things which might cost you. Do things on the right way, do things the right way, and then you'll not have problems. Maybe by now she has the license, I don't know, but if she doesn't have, she should not be driving at all. Or maybe if she's driving, she should not take it, put it on camera. It is not good for her channel. Also, it's not good for herself. Also, she should take care of herself. We need her here. We need her more than anything else, because she's my niece. I want her to be alive and intact. So that is that. Let's look at David Jr., because David Jr. is like he has dumped Castor. So he is with this baby police, because all of the ladies he's working with, they're just baby. The other time we had baby Mick, we had baby Castor. No one like Castor. The praise of Castor was on top of the top, and the best of the best, the beautiful, who is like Castor? Now someone else have come. Whom should you trust in this world? Do you need anybody to trust in this world apart from God? So this is why I say it here. Only lean on God. Human being can let you down. Look at where this boy now took this girl. Kajiado, to go and dine there with a new catch. This is what I see, because this baby police, the way he also now is praising her, because all the women he praising them like there's no any other who will come and take that position. But now, with the few, how do I put it? Within no time, they are replaced. Within no time, they are replaced, unless there's something which we don't understand. Because you see this boy, or whoever you call him, he's just a friend to women. I've never seen him with a man friend, except one drop, which did not last either. He did not last, because with one drop it was something else. We don't want to go there. So now Castor has been replaced, and now people are asking, where is Castor? Where is Castor? He's not replying people, because the way he's been praising Castor, you could not imagine there's another lady who can come and sit next to him. So now we have baby police. Let's see baby police, then we call it a day.
And I'm doing this just to appreciate you, you know? Because you've been there for me, like supporting me in whatever I do, creating these kind of content or videos, I mean. Yeah, so today I feel like I should appreciate you in a good manner.
Thank you. I'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that is baby police with David Jr. So he's appreciating the baby police in a big manner because all the women, they have been there for him. All of them, they have been there for him. I've never heard him saying a man have been there for him. So that is him. It's like Casa has been replaced. So we'll see how it goes because we are here. Where are we heading to? Otherwise, I'm very thankful. I'm grateful. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for always being there for me too. Yeah, thank you for always being there for me, for the love and the support. May you not lack anything. May our Lord continue to protect you and your families. Thank you so much. Share the video, give the video as many likes as possible. Subscribe to the channel. We are road to 5K. Don't forget. Thank you and may God be with you until I see you again in my next video. Bye-bye.